Hello guys, today we are gonna be reacting to some scary TikToks that will for sure give you nightmares. Strange things we've found in abandoned malls. Only the pictures is like giving me the freaking creeps. And it's always a song. It makes everything so scary. Untouched T-Mobile stores. Okay, abandoned since, wow, 2013. Candy left since 2008. Whoa. Oh, that is gross. Display card left behind. Crime scene underneath the mall? No way. Tell me that that's Rust. Creepy mini golf room. Someone ran from us? Abandoned signs. Why are they lighting up? Abandoned signs, okay. The back rooms. The King food court. Ooh. More signs. That is eerie, isn't it? And more candy. I don't know if I could be in such a big place by myself. That's a huge mall too. I mean, I wouldn't say that like the things that they found were like abnormal things to be found. I think you would think an abandoned mall would be looking like that. Because yet again, it's abandoned. Also, I'm not sure if that scene was was blood. I'm gonna believe that that was Rust, and probably the stash was not for like a crime scene, but yes, to a like danger, do not cross here, because there's probably like a water leakage or something, so for people to get away. I don't think they would leave an unintended crime scene like that. I would hope. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. But it is sure eerie to see an abandoned place, especially when it's a massive place. Everything just looks so creepy. Like even the mini golf, you know, you also kind of get into the whole mentality of it. You know, if you know it's abandoned, you kind of tend to see things a little bit more creepy, a little bit more to the haunted. So like, I don't think there was any problem with that mini golf, but they had to put like creepy mini golf because yet again, it's this the mental state of being in a place like that. But that was eerie. Okay, that's a good start. I think that's a good start. What is that in the window? Which window?
Yo. You see movement then?
No.
Move the light. Yo. Yo.
Oh, I definitely saw that now.
The fuck is that?
I definitely saw that now. Don't go there. Don't go there. You see? Like someone... Don't go there. Once again, I'm already like too scared of humans as is. Even if it was just a human, I would just not go there. But if that's not your house, don't go there. That's fine. It's good. We can live our lives without trying to meddle with what's going on in somebody else's house. But that was a creepy little peek. I feel like that was also like, I'd want to be rude in case it's an actual human, but it seemed to be like a bigger like shape of a head to say the least. But how eerie. Like this video is just give me the chills. They absolutely give me the chills. I'm not sure once again like how real it is, but they sure make my it gave me goosebumps. Like they definitely give me goosebumps. Why always check before you open the door? I always do, guys. I would definitely give you the same advice as it's written down. Don't ever open your door without checking first.
This video, we see someone wearing a mask approaching the door and covering the doorbell with a piece of tape.
Yeah, no, we don't
The homeowner
do that.
got an alert that
No.
motion was detected on the porch.
Oh, that's
and upon
creepy.
checking the footage, was ready to grab his gun. It's not known what was done while the tape was covering the camera, but eventually one side of the tape peeled off, revealing the person in the mask was gone.
Oh no.
The homeowner doesn't know if it was simply kids playing a prank or someone who meant him and his family harm.
I don't care. That is absolutely mortifying. Like, if I ever saw someone wearing like a freaking creepy mask like that approaching my house, I would absolutely have called the police regardless. I can't deal with this. I don't care if it's a prank or not. Like, I'm absolutely going to call the police. Like, this just freaking reminds me of the, what is it called, that like that movie where they all put masks.
A few moments later.
Okay, I actually had to search because I completely like blanked on the name, but this just reminds me of The Purge. Oh my god. No. Once again, I don't care, like, this like clearly is not into like the paranormal aspect. But no, I'm too terrified of people. Do not come to my house like that. Actually, my mom's partner was coming to our house, and he has the tendency of pranking us by like closing like the little peep, like he puts his hand. I don't open the door for him. He stays. I don't care. If I can't see you, I am not gonna open the door. So that's just how I am, guys. It seems that with this story, guys, we do have a 2-part TikTok. I am very curious to see what this is all about, because I don't think we ever reacted to a video that had 2 parts. So I'm preparing for a very interesting and mysterious story.
I hope it's not nighttime wherever you are, because this story is why I no longer touch Ouija boards.
Never did.
Mistakes were made.
I
Quick disclaimer,
won't
this happened
ever
about
do it,
7 or
guys.
8 years ago when I was a dumb 17-year-old, so some of the details are a little bit fuzzy, but the important parts are floating around in there.
Good.
It was a dark and stormy evening.
I love
Just
her.
kidding. It was like the middle of the day in the suburbs, and 2 of my friends asked me to come over to one of their homes because one of them had a Ouija board, but every time she used it, only one thing would come through. And that thing called itself Mama.
Oh no.
So I was the weird, creepy friend of the group who was into tarot and supernatural ghosts and
Love
ghouls
that.
and all of that.
Love
So
that
they
for
invited
you.
me
I
over
love
so
that
that I
kind
could
of
try to
stuff
use
too,
the
but
board
I
and
will
maybe
never
give them my
meddle with
input
a
on what
Ouija
I thought
board,
was
guys.
going on and who this Mama was. So knowing almost nothing but thinking I knew everything because I was 17, I went over to their house and we used the Ouija board. I will say, we followed all the rules and we took it very seriously. We never treated it like a joke. But
Perfect.
I was less protected than I would like to be nowadays. So I began the session by stating we were ready and willing to communicate respectfully with any present spirits, and that if they wanted to make their presence known, they could move the planchette to yes.
Very professional.
Almost immediately, the planchette, straight to
Wow.
yes. Now, if you've ever used boards before, you know that that's kind of unusual unless one of your friends is messing with you and moving it themselves. It normally takes a while to get going once you put that message out
No,
there.
I actually did not know that.
Kind of like your matches on Tinder, but it shot straight to yes. So I followed up by asking, "What is your name?" And it's spelled M-A-M-A, Mama. Immediately, I got this tingly feeling that was not great, and the air felt kind of heavy and staticky. I don't know if my friends were feeling
I want you to like
but
a
I
little pause here, because actually just the fact that she mentioned that the board would only say Mama is straight away triggered this a little bit in me. If you are interested in the paranormal in any way, shape, or form, you probably have heard before that demonic entities always try to portray innocence or someone that you can trust. So the fact that this entity would call themselves Mama, right, you would, if you didn't know better, you would assume, oh, it's a caring spirit, it's a mother figure, you know? And usually that's really not the case. That's why I'm very like iffy every time there's like, if people like by any chance say that someone in their family is talking through them in the Ouija boards, or they see children, like usually to what I've known, and by the way guys, my knowledge is very like light in these themes, is that demonic entities like to portray themselves as someone that would make you feel secure. So if you're into any sort of things like this, be careful with that. But straight away that kind of like triggered that thought on my head.
But they kind of had looks on their faces like they were maybe feeling it, or they were just really creeped out. The way I describe the energy is like if you've ever been around when something really bad happened, like somebody broke a bone or got hit by a car, both
Very
of which have happened
eerie.
right in front of me. You know the feeling in the air is like charged electrically with a really
it's
icky
intense.
feeling.
I
It
think
was
it's
exactly
heavy.
that feeling. So I started asking more questions. How old are you? How did you get here? Did you live here? Etc. And a lot of the answers I'm getting, I'm feeling kind of bullshit. I can't describe it. It was just a feeling I had. Another thing to note was that when it wasn't actively answering a question, the planchette was moving in figure eights. I then asked if any other spirits were present, and it said yes. I asked how many, and it said either 3 or 4. I don't remember the exact number, but I do remember that the answer was yes. So I said, will you let any other spirits communicate? And it immediately jumped to no. I'm sensing whatever this is extremely controlling and overbearing, and it's been lying. At some point, I was feeling a little brave, and I decided to ask, how old are you really?
Oh.
It paused, and the planchette slowly moved to 0.
I cannot wait to see part 2, guys. Oh, this is intense. This is intense. Also, can I be your best friend, please? Like, I love your vibe. We want to be your best friend, please.
How old are you really? It paused, and the planchette slowly moved to 0. Even though I was a dumb 17-year-old, I knew that was not good. So it was time to abort mission, close session. Again, because I was stupid. I decided to continue engaging. And I said, will you let us speak to any of the other present
Like, I can definitely
said,
understand the curiosity.
I said, okay, well, we're ready to close the session. Would you like to say goodbye? And it said, nope.
Yup.
So as if I was talking to some little kid, I said, well, if you're not going to let us talk to anybody else, we're going to have to say goodbye. And it just went, no, no,
Oh God,
no,
I'm having
no.
chills, guys. I'm having the chills.
So that's when I decided being kind and patient was not working anymore, and I needed to be stern and direct. So I stated, you have no power here. We are controlling the session, and we are ready to say goodbye.
Good.
So my friend and I began to move the planchette to goodbye. And I don't know if she remembers this as vividly as I do, but I swear it felt like something was magnetically pulling against as we were pushing it towards goodbye. And I knew it was not her moving it because she looked just about as scared shitless as I was.
I would
Also,
too.
this was not the kind of friend to play pranks like that.
Yeah.
So we had to push the planchette over the words goodbye, and we said goodbye. And the feeling kind of went.
Wow.
Once the staticky, icky feeling went away, I looked at my friends and I told them, this is really not good. Even though I was 17 and stupid, I knew enough to know that if something says it is 0 years old, that means it has never existed on this earth. And when it said it was 0, that was the only
didn't
time
see it like
genuinely
that.
felt it
Wow.
was answering candidly. Also, it made me kind of want to throw up a little bit. I told my friend I thought that whatever it was really negative, potentially
Absolutely.
demonic, and that it had essentially tainted this board, that it was spoiled, that nothing else could come through because it had left a stain on this portal, essentially, is what they
It took
are.
over it,
and
basically.
she could never use it without only that entity coming through. And I told her if she wasn't careful and she accidentally permitted it to manifest itself outside of the board, she was inviting it into her home. So my advice was to get rid of it.
Absolutely.
Never use one again, and especially never, ever, ever take one inside of your home. And that was essentially it. She did what I told her. Years went by. I stopped thinking about it until one day I saw an article titled Zozo the Ouija Demon.
Oh,
also
I've heard
known
this
as
before.
Mama.
I've heard this before. I've heard about this demon before. Oh my god. Oh my god. This whole story, like, left me on edge for the whole freaking thing. I just love her energy. Like, once again, if you want to be my BFF, like, please talk to me. I don't know, this is all very interesting. I must say, I have been curious about Ouija boards, but I have never brought myself to use one. I am absolutely mortified of them. I feel like they're more bad than good. So my recommendation would be don't ever touch one, especially because like she was saying, like you can very unintentionally summon something bad, especially if you're not really aware like of the rules and how things work. If you take it as a joke, it can be really bad. So it's just that thing, you know. If it's not gonna give me really any good, why would I even try to do? I know that it's very tempting to try and reach, for example, loved ones, and usually that's a way how the entities like kind of feed into getting you to use one. Sometimes they'll pretend to give you the answers that you want. I've seen a lot of horror movies and I've known a lot of stories to not want to to mess with them, and this one was absolutely another check on the list to don't ever use a Ouija board for me. Absolutely.
I just came across the craziest paranormal video I think I've ever seen in my life, and it happened right back here in these woods. I'm at a horse stable right now, as you can see.
Is this the Appalachian Mountains?
I was walking over here to see a guy.
I feel like all the
working
videos
the
are
land.
from there.
He works in the horse stable. Anytime I see a guy working the land, I always get curious, ask them questions. I'll ask, have you ever seen anything interesting out here? And oftentimes they'll say like, oh yeah, I've seen some coyotes. And so finally, as the conversation was warming
I've never
up,
seen a coyote before, guys.
Have you ever seen anything out here you can't explain? The moment I said that, his eyes lit up.
I live to make that
really
question to people, guys. I absolutely love it.
My buddy took the craziest video back.
Can we see it?
Woods. He pulls up his buddy's private Facebook page. So it's a private Facebook page. He tried to send me a link to the video. I couldn't see the video on my own phone. So I had to pull the video up on his phone and take a video of it.
Okay.
I've sent this to a bunch of people.
Let me see it.
I've not seen anyone be able to explain what the heck is going on in this video. So I'm going to show it to you guys. Check it out and let me know what you guys think.
Yes. Oh, that's a full-on apparition. That's for sure.
What's super weird about that video is the guy who took the video won't even go back into those woods anymore.
I wouldn't either.
Did you see the dog in the video? That dog was growling and it was looking over into the area where the apparition appears. And it was just, what a crazy video. I can't believe it, and I haven't been able to figure out what's going on. What do you guys think?
I want to do the exact same question to you guys. I would be 100% curious to know what you have to say about this video. If you are a skeptic, go ahead, explain the video to me too. I absolutely love to hear people's perspectives about this kind of paranormal stuff. Clearly, I'm a firm believer in this kind of stuff. I would like to say that I'm more in the rational side though. I do like to have concrete evidence. So once again, we always have to kind of think maybe this is a fake video, right? That's with all things on the internet, but to my belief, that looked to be a full body apparition, because you can see that there was nothing that happened next. If it was actually a person, you would catch passing other trees. Also, the body looked to be kind of translucent, it didn't look to be an actual solid. It kind of seemed see-through. That is very creepy. That definitely gave me some chills. And once again, pets very sensitive to kinds of energies. Yeah, I think that's a crazy video, and I would not get close either, but I would be very curious to know if you guys also side with me and that's a apparition. And if you're a skeptic, let me know how you justify this whole little video, because that was crazy. Okay, so now we have some more Appalachian Mountains. I always find those videos fascinating.
If you've been here for a while, or even if you've been on the spooky side of TikTok within the past few years, you've probably seen the video that I'm about to show you. Last year, I decided to go on my family's haunted farm by myself while my husband was working, because I wanted to get some footage of the area for you guys. I was trying to film an intro in case I caught anything spooky so that I could just make it into a video, and I caught something spooky while making the intro.
Well, that's
something
perfect,
creepy happened
isn't
the first time I tried to refilm it, and then something even creepier happened. This is actually the time that I caught the thing that mimics my husband on camera. And I feel like that kind of took the spotlight, and the fact that I actually caught something in Appalachia saying hey on camera wasn't really talked about as much as that figure, which I get, but catching that infamous hey that is heard in the woods here is insane. Now I'm about to play the video. Just listen closely. It sounds almost human, like everyone says it does here, just something is a bit off.
Hey y'all, I'm at my family's haunted farm. I was gonna come explore with my husband today, but he couldn't get off from work because he's boring, so thought I'd bring you guys.
Oh wow, that was very clear.
Alright.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's creepy. That's very creepy. The first thing that comes to my head, guys, and once again, she did mention that it seems like it mimics the husband's voice, her husband's voice. So it's probably like even more eerie for her that she can recognize that as being her husband's hey. And not just like maybe somebody else. But what is like freaky to me, it's that I don't know why, but it sounds like if a goat said hey. I don't know if you guys like will understand what I'm saying, but like I can hear the hey and I can hear that it's very human, but it has a hint of like some sort of animal like mixture. And to what we've seen before in these videos, in the Appalachian mountains, it seems like there's like these goat creatures too. So it makes me kind of wonder if it's like anything related to these like mystery creatures that show up every now and then there, and that they are the ones trying to mimic people's voices, and that's why it sounds like so off, you know. It kind of sounds like the person, but at the same time it has like a little animal aspect to it. Guys, I swear to God, my fiance has been putting these videos for me because there's this one time we saw a trailer for a movie that was about a Ring camera, and there's like this big jump scare on the trailer and I screamed. So I think he finds it really funny to put those kinds of videos now on the scary tech talks. So I don't really know what to expect of this one. Like she disappears as in she vanishes, or... Oh god. She just stands there frozen. She does look like legitimately frozen. Don't want to be rude, but... that is freaky. That is freaky behavior. I don't like the fact that the video still has a lot of minutes. That is absolutely creepy. She could be sleepwalking though, because, you know, some people do some weird stuff when they're sleepwalking. I don't like it! I don't like it! Can we finish the video now? I feel like something's gonna pop in my face and I don't like that. It gives me like freaking Labyrinth vibes where you play the Labyrinth game and something pops. I've played too much horror movies. I know something's coming. I just... remove the text. Don't play me like this. I'm sweating right now, guys. I'm sick and I'm sweating. This is torture. Oh, the light. There's movement. That already made me jump. I hate it. I got played by this freaking TikTok. I hate it. I hate this. That gave me so much anxiety for no reason. Yes, it's like insanely creepy that someone would do that. My heartbeat is going like too out of control. I might need a second, guys. I don't know, this was like giving me vibes that then after this whole thing, someone was gonna pop up, freaking jump scare me. But nothing happened. It was just a light. Lara, you are okay. We are fine. Let's grab hands together. Nothing can hurt us. We're good. It was just some very weird neighbor that likes to ring up people's doors. Let's just put it like that, you know? Some people have their little weird behaviors, okay? So yeah, don't open the door for them though. Let's not do that. And that was all for today's spookiness, guys. I'm sorry if I made you jump, but if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy this one too. As always, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all on the next video. Bye bye, guys.